It is Kiryl SAMADURAU of Belarus making his way to the red corner. His opponent is Salvatore Cavallaro of Italy. So Jamila Borkoeva of Kyrgyzstan is our referee. This contest is in the round of 32, the second preliminary round of the men's 75 kilogram middleweight tournament, an all southpaw encounter between the boxers from Belarus and Italy. The man wearing red, edging in and out, is Kiryl SAMADURAU, 29 years of age, competing in his first AIBA World Boxing Championships here. His opponent, wearing blue, is Salvatore Cavallaro, 26 years old. It's his fourth appearance at the World Championships. He's been an ever-present athlete in the world stage since the World Championships in Doha in 2015, following up with appearances in Hamburg 2017 and Yekaterinburg 2 years ago. He outpointed the man from Finland, Anton Embolaev, the reigning national champion of Finland, with a clever display where he comfortably won the first 2 rounds and just controlled things in the third. First bout of the tournament for SAMADURAU, having received a bye in the first preliminary round. First World Championship tournament for him, having returned to AIBA-style boxing from the professional ranks. Made his pro debut in 2015 and has a 16-fight professional record of 13 wins and 3 losses. 5 of those 13 wins coming inside the distance for a 31% knockout ratio. But his last contest in the pro ranks was in May of 2019, which will have been around the time when everything started to shut down worldwide because of the pandemic, as Cavallaro just looking for that southpaw left during that combination. But since that time, he has returned to the 3-round format and has enjoyed a gold medal finish. There's a left cross from Cavallaro not too far away. That flicking right jab was altogether closer, but he has enjoyed a multi-nations podium finish on top spot in the Victory Day tournament in Gomel earlier this year. So big transition for the man in red, the Belarusian boxer Kiryl SAMADURAU. He comes forward, but he's picked off by some flashing punches. That right hand may have been a slap, but it was snaked out rapidly, and it did land from Cavallaro. So feinting by stamping that front foot hard is SAMADURAU. Left hand may have got around the rear of the right glove from Cavallaro to score. There's a beautiful scoring right jab as Cavallaro up on his toes and just gliding back towards his own corner at the conclusion of the first round. Very good first round of boxing in this all southpaw affair. So Cavallaro sweeping the cards after 3 minutes of boxing, 10-9 from all 5 scoring judges in his favor. Some of the action from that opening round. Struggling to find a range with his southpaw left in the early stages was SAMADURAU. CAVALLARO with some eye-catching work both on the front foot and while circling the ring up on his toes. So we go into the second round. That's a solid right jab landed by CAVALLARO to begin the session. And how about that for a lead right hand from SAMADURAU, who's really planting his feet now and looking to set about his man, scoring to both head and body. CAVALLARO puts him in a headlock. He's saying, well, hold on a minute, this man's roughing me up on the inside. But the referee is in charge of how she will officiate the contest. Doesn't need any help from the Italian boxer in that regard. Having been put under pressure from that start, CAVALLARO keen to get his own offense going now, because it was a very good start to round number 2 by SAMADURAU, who scored effectively to both body and head. Left hand sunk into the body once again by SAMADURAU. There you see him targeting the torso of his Italian opponent once more. That was a slap to the rear of CAVALLARO's head by SAMADURAU. Good body shot slammed home from CAVALLARO right beneath the right elbow of his opponent. Almost found a range with the left cross behind the right jab. CAVALLARO on the front foot, scores with a left cross behind the right jab once again. CAVALLARO looking to get busy, measuring his man, using that right hand like a broom handle, just holding it out there. That's illegal, of course, but he did score with the left hand underneath, as it was placed in the eyes of his opponent in red. So SAMADURAU trying to get back into the pocket. He's put an awful lot into the first half of this round. He steps back into the breach once again, tries a flashing right hook but can't find the range. CAVALLARO trying to tuck up, but he was touched up by a left hook on the inside. Look at this, my goodness. The referee didn't issue a command, and so the two boxers just nudging away with shots as they're toe-to-toe. Good burst of punches to the body from CAVALLARO. SAMADURAU pinned against the ropes, trying to work away. CAVALLARO claims him and tries to walk him to the other set of strands in a perpendicular position. Good left hand on the resumption, scored, but how about that for a check left hand from CAVALLARO? Terrific action of the two-way variety in this middleweight bout. Continuing to press is SAMADURAU. Spearing left cross is a scoring shot from CAVALLARO, bobbing and weaving in front of his man, spinning off the line but walks into a overhand left there, up from the southpaw in red. High punch output from these 75-kilogram middleweight boxers, closing 20 seconds of the round. Left hand driven in by SAMADURAU once again. CAVALLARO up on his toes, can't quite find the range with the attempted left cross. Right, left was an effective combination, and then look at that for a two-shot combination to the body from CAVALLARO. He's ending the round on the front foot. SAMADURAU stepping back into the breach. He's picked off by a check right hand. CAVALLARO with a terrific response after he was put under pressure in the early stages of that second round by a blistering attack from Kiryl SAMADURAU. And it ended up being a high-volume affair through that second 3-minute frame. Very good action of the back-and-forth variety, and it's a 4-1 split in favor of CAVALLARO. Kiryl SAMADURAU taking it for the judge from Guatemala. So 4 cards of 2018, it's all square on this card of the 5th judge, 19 points apiece, after SAMADURAU took a share of it for one judge in the second round. But some of the action from the round that has just concluded, terrific stuff. Both boxers remaining in the pocket, showing good variety, scoring to both head and body. As we move into the third and final round of a contest where Salvatore CAVALLARO, the 2019 European Games silver medalist from the edition in SAMADURAU's homeland 2 years ago, took the first unanimously, took the second on a 4-1 split, but make no mistake, Kiryl SAMADURAU is letting CAVALLARO know that he is there. The man returning to AIBA style boxing from the professional ranks. After making his debut in 2015, he won his first 9 But during that tenure, where he's punching for pay, he's been competing over 6 and 8 rounds. So more than twice the length of what he's contesting here. And again, from his perspective, beautiful right jab as he springing up on his toes from Cavallaro. And this is what he did in his first contest. Won the first 2 rounds comfortably and just managed his way through the third, mindful of the fact that he will potentially have to box in 6 contests if he wants to occupy top spot on the podium. But again, for Samaduraou, coming down from contests of 6 and 8 durations, that's like dropping from the 800 meters, 1500 meters, down to the sprints. So it's a big transition. Got to up the work rate. No time to feel your way into it, take rounds off, as Cavallaro scores with a good right-left combination. And again, there's a check right hand spinning off the line. And despite his muscular physique, he moves effectively around the boxing ring, does Cavallaro, in a manner that we associate with the loose-limbed dancers who grace the rope square. But I've been watching Cavallaro for a number of years, and I can tell you he was built like this when he was a teenager. He's only 26 years of age now. Plenty of experience under his belt. World Series boxing, which is when I first encountered him in the 2015 season, boxing for the Italian squad. And here he is, managing this third and final round very well. Samaduraou just backing off a moment ago, trying to draw Cavallaro forwards. But it's Cavallaro who is maintaining the gap between himself and his opponent. Samaduraou in search of a finishing flurry, but he's running out of time in which to deliver it. Nice right uppercut. Here's a flicking, scoring shot. That right hand was a slap. It was countered by an altogether more correct right hand from Samaduraou, who continues to press, but he simply cannot pin down Salvatore Cavallaro in the third and final round. A very good display indeed, and again, nice to see that sportsmanship between boxers and the opposing coaching team. Kiryl Samaduraou really did give it a good go, particularly in the second round. Conceded the first round unanimously and came out gangbusters to make it a really competitive second round. He conceded that one on a 4-1 split. He was in it every second of the way, but then Cavallaro just controlling the third by using all of the space of the ring. Here's the verdict. So Salvatore Cavallaro with a unanimous point decision verdict over Kiryl Samaduraou of Belarus, the man returning to AIBA 3-round boxing after an expansive professional career, which he's currently 4 rounds into. But it's Cavallaro who will go through to the round of 16 after his second very good display here in Belgrade.